Hey guys, it's Bree from the Cutter's Guardian Angel, and I'm here today to talk to mostly all you girls out there. I guess it could apply to guys too, I'm really not sure. But I'm here to talk to all you girls and guys who are in a stage in your life where you're emotionally vulnerable. And I think we all have these stages where we're emotionally vulnerable. And we might not be aware of it at the time, but later we look back and say, wow, I was really vulnerable and I did some stupid stuff. And so today I want to warn you guys about a certain type of person who is the person who takes advantage of emotionally vulnerable people. And I think these emotional predators are some of the most disgusting people. And that's why I want to warn you guys so that you can be aware and you can protect yourselves from people who want to take advantage of you. To tell you a little bit about why I want to bring this up, about 2 years ago, I had this guy who was kind of a friend, kind of not a friend, an acquaintance, and we went to hang out one time. I was supposed to have a Christmas party where I invited a whole bunch of people and he was the only one who could show up. And he decided to take advantage of my emotional vulnerability at the time to try and make out with me while I was too unstable, I guess I would say, to really try and say, no, that's not okay. And I understand mixed signals, and I could let that slide, but after talking to a few of my friends about it, I quickly found out that I wasn't the only girl that this had happened to. And I have another friend who he invited over to his house when he knew that she was having a bad time with her family, and took advantage of her when she was in an emotionally vulnerable state. I've also had this happen with female friends, not like sexually, but with them asking you to do things that you wouldn't normally do because you're emotionally vulnerable and they know that you're going to say yes. So I just want everyone out there to be aware that these people do exist. There isn't only one type of sexual predator. There are many. And even if you're not being forcibly held down and raped, you can still be having your body taken advantage of without your consent, without your real consent. So I want you guys to be aware and to keep an eye out so that you guys stay safe and you don't get taken advantage of. So I love all of you guys, and I want you guys to be super safe. I know I've said that a whole bunch in this video, but it's because that's the whole reason I'm making the video, because I love you and I want you guys to be happy and live healthy lives. So, be strong and follow us on Instagram for more updates. One last note that I thought of after I ended the last video with a sign off, for all you people out there who have been emotionally vulnerable and are no longer, please keep an eye out for people who you know might be struggling and people who you know might be dangerous, because being a bystander is sometimes just as bad as being the criminal, I guess. It's not really a crime. You know what I mean. Don't just sit by and watch somebody be taken advantage of. If you see someone who is emotionally vulnerable getting very close to somebody who you know takes advantage of people, please warn that person, because we're all in a group here that needs to protect each other so that we can all be happy and live healthy lives, like I said earlier. So, watch for updates on Instagram, and I love you guys.